Have you checked the children? You're a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes. That is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Robert Duell.
And you got Jaime and Fuego here.
And guys, we are here to do a patron-requested review, which makes me think that I should pull up which patron it is that's requesting it. What do you guys think? That sounds like a good idea. Well, I'll tell you the movie we're going to do, and these two reviews that we're about to record are two of the oldest reviews that have been requested. I don't know why it's taken us so long to get to them, but the first one we're going to talk about is Dollman versus Demonic Toys, which, believe it or not, was a poll winner a long time ago. I think it was just a real thin month for poll nominations.
Okay.
Or they just got together and wanted to torture us. True. But Dollman versus Demonic Toys, this one was put out by Full Moon, correct?
Yep. Yeah, put out by Full Moon and directed by Charles Band, the main guy behind Full Moon.
Because there were two Demonic Toys crossovers
Yeah.
with the Full Moon U, or with other characters from the Full Moon.
Yeah.
One of them was made by Full Moon, the other one was not.
And I think that was the one on Sci-Fi Channel where they went against Puppet Master.
Yeah,
and
Puppet
had
Master
Corey-
versus
and had
Demonic
Corey-
Toys.
Corey Feldman
Yes,
in it.
that wasn't even
It was
like
on
the
the
right
Sci-Fi
puppets.
Channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were all like knockoff puppets.
It's a different
It was
design. They
really
looked so
knockoff
bad.
Demonic Toys. I mean, it was really silly. So anyway, we're here to, believe it or not, talk about the good one of those two movies, Dollman versus Demonic Toys. And I say good with my tongue firmly planted in my cheek, because I'll be honest, I did enjoy the movie because it was only like an hour long.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it might have been a TV movie when it first
Possibly.
aired. 4 or 3 22-minute segments.
Okay.
Sorry. No,
I'm trying to
that
think.
wouldn't be right.
No,
No.
because I think it was R-rated.
Was it? Yeah, the gore was there. So no, you're right. Why would they just... Anyway, it was an
Great.
hour
Hour
long.
16.
Curious.
Hour 16, yeah,
Yeah.
And it had gore in it, and I actually enjoyed the kills. So I had fun with the movie. It wasn't deep. The characters were bad. The acting was bad, but I still had fun with it.
Yeah. No, I agree. It was definitely it was a fun movie. You don't expect too much from the title. You can't really do much with even the characters for what you had. So the hour and 16 was a perfect time run for it. I would say
The thing that's kind of redonk, though, about the runtime is that so much of it is flashback to those
Yeah.
other 3 movies.
it was about 25
I
minutes
mean,
of flashbacks.
it's really about, half of it is original, and the other half is just trying to give you context about these 3 other movies. Because despite it being Dollman versus Demonic Toys, this is also a sequel to Bad Channels as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, with the where the
Nurse
radio
Ginger.
girl got shrunk down to like a foot or whatever, whatever the hell it is. So,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
I forgot that's where she came from. I was like,
Yep.
where did this small woman come from?
Yeah,
But I
so
was
Bad
like, whatever.
Bad
Small
Channels, and then Demonic Toys, and obviously, they're all crossovers in for this universe. And whatnot.
And story is Dollman is called into a situation to take out the demonic toys, right? That's the long and short of it.
one
Along
of the,
with that girl who was the cop in the
yeah,
Demonic Toys
Judy
movie.
Gray, I believe, was her character name.
Okay.
Yeah,
Judith, yeah.
Judith
Yeah.
Gray. Yeah, somehow she randomly finds him out of the blue, honestly, and he's like, "Hey, I need your help." Okay, well, let's go do this.
Yeah.
Brick
And then
Bard.
and that's Brick, yeah.
Tim
Brick Bart.
Thomerson's awesome.
Oh my
though.
God.
He just cracks,
He
he cracks me
so-
up.
He
Like-
just tries so hard to be that tough, suave, like badass, basically.
Have you seen any of the Trancers movies?
A little bit, yeah.
Those
He's
are
like the
fun
white
too, man.
Dolomite.
Well, and he also
He strikes me as white Dolomite.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
just trying to be badass, but just doesn't have any
Not-
clue that
not
he's not
yet.
pulling
Honestly,
it off.
he was more badass as the father in Near Dark.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, he was the father in Near Dark.
He was, wasn't he? Yeah.
Great
So-
movie if you haven't seen that.
Ah, it's terrific.
So yeah,
Catherine-
that's
Catherine Bigelow.
the story is Dollman versus the demonic toys, and at least the
Cutting
movie is what it says it's going to be, outside
Yeah.
of having 25 minutes of flashbacks to the
Yeah.
other films.
Yeah, and for what they have in there, like it is, it's your standard full moon horror movie.
It's like the Avengers of Full Moon in some ways.
Yeah.
It feels final, like
Yeah.
he's destroying these toys.
Oh yeah, with the Kurger blaster.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the most powerful handgun in all the universe.
Well, I was more entertained by this than I was Dollman versus the Full Moon universe. Those comics.
The comics that we read, which were the sequel
were-
essentially to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, he was interdimensionally jumping from full moon property to full moon property, killing them all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was you'd think so, but it wasn't.
No? Okay.
That's the problem.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the problem. So
Sounds better in theory.
So anyway, acting. Should we talk about the acting? I mean, it's Brick Bardo.
Yeah.
And the
with a
full
name
moon
like that,
universe.
what do you think the acting
Yeah,
is going to
it's
be?
not, and it's not Marvel good. Like it's Brick Bardo, not
Yeah.
Bruce Banner.
Sorry for
Yeah.
the Avengers reference, everybody.
Yeah,
Did
it's
not come in expecting anything of that.
But no, this right here,
terrible.
it's full bore, like full moon. Like they're pretty
unabashedly.
Yeah, they're pretty hit and miss on their movies. Like most of the time, you can have a lot of fun even with their really bad movies.
Not as much now.
Yeah,
No,
not as much
yeah,
now.
no,
I would
no,
say
no.
after about
in the 90s,
2002.
they were more consistently entertaining, in my opinion.
Yeah,
You
most
know.
definitely. They actually gave her crap, and they actually tried with their movies back in the day. I feel.
Oh, yeah.
So no acting stand up for you
No,
guys either.
absolutely not.
It's definitely Tim Thomerson for me. He's awesome. Anyway.
Effects wise, let's
who
talk
wears
about the effects.
sunglasses at night?
Least the effects they used, classic full moon practical, miniature explosion, blowed up and
Yeah.
things and stuff like that.
That
So
baby is just ridiculous. man.
baby oopsie.
And they did well with what they could.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Obviously, yeah, the graphics aren't going to
Well,
be
it's
the
before they
best.
started to result to digital.
True.
For every shortcut they wanted to
True,
take.
yeah.
Which is why they're even worse now than they were in the 90s. As bad as they were known in the 90s and the early 2000s, they're worse now because they're so heavily reliant on digital to pick up the slack, but they're not bothering to make the digital look good in any way, shape, or form.
Even their claymation
So
back
their
in the day was
digital
great.
still looks like it's from the 90s,
Yeah.
which, unfortunately drags it
Sorry,
back.
guys. Sorry,
So,
Charles
yeah.
fans.
But this one was, with the effects and the gore and the explosions and the killing of the actual toys and the, people, Tim Thomerson doesn't come out unscathed.
Yeah.
So I still had fun
It's
with it.
fun, but it's not perfect.
It's worth investing 1 hour and 16 minutes in if you have drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you like full moon films
Yeah,
and
that's
the
it.
schlockiness that they are
Mm-hmm.
notorious for.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done a couple serious ones like, Castle Freak and Subspecies and stuff
Which
like
were
that.
great.
But
Both
for
of
the
which
most
are
part-
on our Patreon list.
Yeah. Subspecies is good, man.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to talk about that one. Castle Freak, we're literally about to talk about after this. So, guys, let's wrap this up for Dollman versus Demonic Toys. Probably more time than anyone has spent on this movie on the internet at this point.
Yes.
So why don't you guys let us know in the comments down below. Have you ever seen Dollman versus Demonic Toys? Have you ever seen the Dollman movies? Have you ever seen the Demonic Toys movies? If none of the
should.
above, then, I'm not surprised you haven't seen this either. But
You're into
if
stuff
you
like
have...
Puppet Master,
Yeah.
early Puppet Master and stuff.
If you're into that
I mean,
cheese, you might get enjoyment out of this like we did, but
Cheeky B movies,
it is. It's very cheeky. Well, this is DC movie. the
Not
best.
to be
but-
considered with a DC movie.
Yeah, fair enough. fair
Second
enough.
comic reference.
So why don't you guys let us know in the comments down below what your thoughts are, whether you've seen the movie or whether you ever will or not based on this review. Let us know. While you're down there, click the like button and subscribe. And if you're so inclined, click the Patreon link in the description box to actually tell us movies like this to watch if you really want to see us suffer. You can pay to do so, and I guess we appreciate it if you do.
Be that Puppet Master, that Andre Toulon, sure.
Yeah, indeed. So until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Robert Duell.
And gracias up in Jaime and Fuego.
And remember, stay scared.